Turns on immediately.
There we go.
You got your microphone on?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Welcome to our, once again, dumbass podcast by Light.
Wrong hat, ding dong.
Oh, I know. We're getting to that. Go ahead and put it down.
Oh, you are doing the joke.
Yes, I am doing the joke. We're going to do our best to not do a 3-hour podcast.
You were there.
At night, we tend to BS. And there was a comment made on our last one, which, like, I love the honesty from friends and family. That my hat was so crooked, they said I looked like a retarded redneck, which is kind of the stick. Because I'm talking to you normal, I got a ball cap on. Look like a couple of normal country dudes, and then, I go into my country self here.
It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Pumpkin.
And I turn into Mr. Doomy. How you doing? How y'all folks doing? So that was the whole point, because we are judged by appearance in life. And, well, I kind of fit a stereotype. Now, that is not an insult to dumbass rednecks from me.
Oh, that one redneck white boy who's got his hat on and
put his daddy's hat on. It's too small, so yeah, it does look like you need a drill bucket. But yeah. So I will not insult rednecks like that. I'm a hillbilly redneck, but the average person that's a townie or city would see the hat sideways and see us doing the drinking and all that, and I'm like, yep, dumbass, just uneducated, stupid redneck. So that's the whole point. Like to show off my fatty fat. Fat with the F, not the PH, which, sucks.
It's already going to be one of those.
I don't know where it's going to go, to be honest. Thought of a lot of great topics when I was at work. Told myself I was going to remember them all. By the time it was time to clock out.
Obviously, they weren't great.
No, they were. For then.
Yeah.
Didn't hold out. I forgot them all. Already.
They were in the Halloween season enough.
Yeah, correct. So anyway. Townie learned to be country. Got some of his tools and gave him 3 tasks today. Plastic over the shed, because we are that country, in case it rained. Build at least 1 sawhorse. And you want to build 1 table.
I got 1 1/4.
We have the plastic.
A sawhorse started. And
we have a kind of table with 2 legs.
More than you have.
Yeah, I got the leg part, but they are longer. And the top part of a sawhorse. So
the legs, technically.
It's not attached. So he did the yazaw. Go ahead. There you go.
This leg's not attached either.
Nope. He did the yazaw, which is
1 1/4.
Parts of everything, thinking good enough. So
I got hungry. I needed food.
No, I got you. So see, I thought we would just sit and BS before we turned it on to get warmed up.
That's boring.
And then we got here and sat down, and it just went right to the normal. Yeah, fuck it. Just turn it on and go.
I've kind of made peace that that's how they are going to be, because it's trying not to sound scripted, and that in itself sounds scripted.
Yeah, if we sit here and warm up and start talking, I'm like, hey, we're on a good topic, hit play. Definitely scripted.
No, I literally meant me saying, like, oh, trying not to sound scripted. Someone could say, oh, that itself is scripted.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's not. It's
if you do watch any of the videos, you're going to realize there's no editing, and it's definitely not scripted.
You can't script pinkies out.
Oh, yeah. I ain't stupid. I'm a fancy redneck. See that? Look at that. Good old natural light with a pinky up.
Get that fancy redneck with a pinky up.
Yep.
Got 2 pinkies. Bang, bang.
Without the swears.
Fuck.
Yep. You lay, daddy.
I love you, daddy.
Oh, shut up. Yeah. Let's see.
You can't see it. This video is sponsored by Skill Brand Tools, provided our light. I don't know.
It did. So why do we do these at night? Okay, so here's the deal. We don't prefer to do them at night, honestly.
We just do.
It's just the way the work schedules work out. I generally work weekends. He's generally off Sunday, Monday. So when I work Sundays, where I work, we close at 8. So by the time we get back, it's 9, and we are doing one a week. We're committed to that. And look at that. At least it was out that end. It might have come from the other end, by the way it tastes, though. I just burped my asshole out my mouth. God dang. Hey, I had corn about a month ago. Sweet corn. Anyway, so that's just the way it lines up for us. So in order to do them once a week, Sundays seems to be a good day. Now, the positive to do them that night, now there's different terms for where we live. It's the property, the hill, the compound. Depends on who does it. We are
the cult grounds,
80 some acres, but it's my cousin who, she worked her butt off to get this property, and her goal was to bring family back together, and slowly, families migrate in here. So during the day, if we do it before 5 o'clock, let's say, people are still out and about.
Yeah.
And they're going to wander over, talk, and we'll stop. And you're not going to get us just BSing. We'll do the stop start. And I can't stand that because it just doesn't work. And literally, this is our podcast. It's not everybody else jumping in, walking over.
The only peaceful time of day we have.
Yeah. No offense to anybody there, but literally for just him and I to sit out and BS comfortably, this is the best time of day. So now, don't get me wrong. If I get a Sunday where I'm off, yeah, we'll probably do one about 5:30ish, maybe 6. So it'll be some light. But plus, I kind of like this. Actually, I'm starting to grow attached to doing it with flashlights and whatnot.
Now we have an actual good light.
So it's because it seems like it's more of a just country nighttime, sit back with family BS kind of podcast. Cheers. I mean, that's
Clink.
A good thing.
Hey, we did the bet. Cheers.
Yeah, it was like
clink.
We did ass to face on the cans. That was weird. I haven't done that since 1984, ass to face. Woo.
I ain't done that since
It was good until she freaking coughed and crop dusted. I was blowing out corn chunks and wheat fields up my nose for a month and just never smelled right after that. Never did talk to her after that again either. But anyway, I digress. Oh, that one. We won't go down. Well,
you won't go down that. I saw an opportunity to make a joke.
And when he says that,
not my mother,
not his mother, the one before that. So someone drove by. Holy crap! Waiting for them to turn around. What y'all doing? After we just said peaceful. So the first one, anyone that's military, ex-military, you're gonna realize if you join the military at a young age, the first thing they tell you, focus on your career. Go ahead.
Hello.
Try not to meet anybody. Well, every young person that gets in the military, not every, I would say about 85%. I'm one of them. You end up getting married within your first year or 2 years of someone new that you meet and all that. And it's a marriage, but it's called a military mistake. And that's right here. So, haven't talked to her since the 90s. So, but
yeah, he used the jigsaw.
So yeah, that's what
a proper saw, but not what he would work.
What he said. Your first ex-wife. That was that. And if you notice,
we have been sneaking by.
you can't tell us just saying we're country. If you look behind us, all this wood back here, we are using it to build stuff on the property instead of, and a lot of this wood, it's free wood. Not really paying for it. There's I'll give a shout out to Lowe's for that, because out behind the Lowe's, whatever doesn't get used in the store, they can't sell, they put out back, and before it gets picked up, if you can go back there with the trailer and grab it, you can have it. All they ask is, like where we're at, all they ask is you clean up when you're done. So they are definitely helping us. We built a shed from the wood we got. We built a cover for my property electric chair. So we'll be building platform steps up to my deck to make it easier for me to walk up and down, all thanks to leftover wood from Lowe's. So thank you, Lowe's. He's on the phone with his mom, and he's got his microphone on, so I don't know if it's recorded or if he took it off.
How much does he normally spend?
We'll find out in a little bit. And yeah, we'll try to keep it. We will keep it under 3 hours. Keeping it to a 40-minute, 45-minute one though with us, that's not gonna happen. It just ain't. And some of y'all that watch this might think, yeah, but you guys are around each other. How do you just find stuff to talk about? Well,
simple. He punches me.
Yeah, it's not like every day we sit out and have meaningful, mindful conversations. He works, I work.
Sometimes I talk about my nerdy interests and he doesn't understand it.
But I listen.
Sometimes he talks about sports.
Which, nope.
Actually, no, I did pay attention because the Broncos beat the Cowboys today.
Well, one shitty team beat another shitty team.
Hey, it's my shitty team and I'm allowed to like it.
They could have.
It's still better than the Cowboys.
I'm not. Oh, yeah. By the way, Cowboys fans out there, go get help.
Broncos fans, how many of you are from Wyoming? Just kidding, all of you.
Yes, because Wyoming does not have a professional sports team.
It doesn't have anything except for
it has college.
Except for a college team.
Literally, that's it. So they're a state with nothing, so they got to latch on.
When it comes to professional sports teams and like who you want for football, my joke is, it's like Hogwarts. You either get drafted into Broncos, Steelers, or Raiders.
Well, so the Steelers, man, I am a freaking lumpy fucking potato. Now, I am starting my rehab workouts after the heart attack and whatnot, so the lumpiness will slowly go away, because this is
I actually talk about sports and you change the subject to your weight.
Well, because I looked and I just saw...
Are you sure you don't have a feminine side?
Oh, I do.
I had my own stupid joke that came to
That's
mind.
why I can say, like, that's a pretty damn dude. So, yeah, Wyoming, look, they just have to pick something or nothing. So
the only thing they can't pick is which direction the wind blows.
Nope.
And I can insult Wyoming because born and raised.
Yes. And like I said, there's
dramatic pause.
Two kind of people now the people in Wyoming are good people for the most part, but there's two kind of people that live there. People that don't know any better at all. They don't know nothing about anywhere else in the country, and they're just used to it. Or people that are
exactly why they're there.
Or people, they're there because they're hiding. You ain't gonna go look for them. When you look up the population of Wyoming for the whole state, look, if you are there and just because you don't know any better and that's just where you chose to find home, great. I don't understand the mentality behind it, because the state itself for weather and stuff sucks.
Yep. To its credit, terrible. There are nice areas.
Northern part by Montana.
Yeah.
Yes. Where we were at, southern Cheyenne, Wyoming,
is dead.
It is just, well, actually, since we left it, become quite vibrant and rainy and green and weathery.
And all 13 years I
So,
grew up there, it was dry,
right,
it was nasty,
yep.
it was inconsistent, it was cold.
It was a drought for 20 years.
And ever since we moved, bad weather
Yeah.
has seemingly followed me.
So if you ever want to feel bad about yourself and think that just you bring bad shit to life, well, let's tell you a story. This is a story all about how we brought hell to every little town. We went from Wyoming to Kentucky to Virginia to Tennessee to here. Yep, that's why I'm not a rapper. But anyway,
You tried.
so everywhere we have moved, literally everywhere. We go to Wyoming. Now, I can't say it was just you because I was there before you were born, but I think we have the aura of we're just going to freaking ruin life for people without trying. It went into a 20-year drought. We left within a couple years. It started raining again. Lakes filled back up, getting green grass everywhere, getting
It's
better
humid.
summer, longer summers. Yeah, it's not dry. We go to Kentucky where they're like, yeah, we don't get much snow. Well, the year we moved there, they got snow.
Freezing cold
like it's a
snow.
once in a generation thing. Uh, we went to Virginia. Well, just Virginia shit anyway, so that didn't matter. We didn't make anything
We
worse
just put
happen.
shit on a shit sandwich.
We go to Tennessee. And we're like, well, we went to Tennessee. It's like, oh, we normally don't get that much weather. It's not that bad. Every year we lived in Tennessee, tornadoes would miss the town we were in by a few miles. I mean, they're like, we've never seen this before. The outbreaks of tornado. Literally, we left. I don't know how it is now.
If you live further south, you're used to monsoon rains and all the bad rain.
Yeah.
Our first year or so living there,
they got some torrential downpours.
My first real monsoon rain, and it was one of the bad ones that even they had seen where it was just sending everything flying.
So that's 3 states. All right.
That's not good. Actually, you want to talk about Martin and Dyer and how
well,
bad
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's 3 states though. And then we come on down here. And he was funny because last year it was like December-ish, I think. And he's like, it's going to be weird to see very little snow. And I was like, no, it does not snow this far south. Well, within a few months of saying that, they had, again, a once-in-a-generation snowstorm. And it got down to 0 and got down to negatives. And people are like, they've never experienced it.
Everyone here was terrified.
So if you ever see us doing a podcast and we say, hey, we're moving to a town near you,
run,
or really do everything you can to convince us not to show up because the weather alone.
Go to your summer home. Go on a cruise for a couple months.
Yeah.
Just stay out.
So, and it's not like we're bad people. It's just we bring, well, life is dumped on us a bit. So we bring the dumping to other people and because we care and we want to share.
Sharing is caring.
A lot of these people don't like it, but hey.
Our shit weather is your shit weather.
Yeah. If we're going to experience it, you are. So here's the thing though.
We didn't see Fantastic Four today.
Old Emily up in Minnesota. If you decide to go up there and say, hey, I'm going to come visit, and you go in late spring when it's supposed to not be snowing anymore, Emily, tell them not to. Tell them to wait till summer. Because then you can experience a once-in-a-generation summer snowstorm while you're there.
For some people, it's weird having Christmas in July. For others, it's going to be, why is there snow in July?
Right. I mean, hey, what did we do to deserve this? You didn't do anything to deserve. Actually, you welcomed us in.
Emily welcomed me, and that was the problem.
Yes. But, so yeah, that's just, look, everywhere we've gone, it's been like, now we'll see what happens this winter. If it snows again this winter, we might be getting kicked off the property and be like, hey, just go find somewhere. I mean, we love you, your family, but that's 2 in 2 years. You got to go. And if we go, and then the next winter they're like, man, it was 60s all winter long. Literally, honestly, we got to be like, okay, it's
Now, see, the
us.
real test, I go visit Kentucky or Wyoming for a couple of months, and if it gets better, then we'll know it's me. If it stays bad, then we'll know it was both of us.
Or if it
Or if
stays
it
good,
halves,
if it stays good there and it gets shitty
then
here
we'll know it was you.
all day.
Now, if it gets shitty both places, then yeah, it was both
This
of
is
us.
just us. Yeah. I know this is a mind-numbing
The
conversation.
scientific method,
Yeah.
folks.
It's a mind-numbing conversation that we're having, but it's factual based.
Everything's numbing to me.
It's fact based.
It's liquid. It's verbal lidocaine.
And he's saying that off of just the one Colt 45.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not even the beer talk.
He's a heavyweight that's also a lightweight.
Shut up.
I'm a heavyweight that's a super heavyweight. I have decades.
Unless you haven't had food.
Yeah, dang it. I'm telling you what, man. Oh, this is one conversation we're going to have. Shut up down there. Good Lord, I was about to say something. My stomach's just like, no.
No.
You're still talking. No.
Anyway, what?
The topic of age came up at work. And,
did someone find one of those old Civil War photos and they found a picture?
Oh, they found me. Yeah, that was fine. But I was in the tent going while they were sawing the leg off. But anyway, and I realized something. Because Dad and I talked about this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That, if you stop doing something or you stop living, that's when you start dying as you get older. And that's why, like, back in the 80s and stuff, if you would go to the old folks' homes, a lot of people there looked like they were already dead because
they were just done.
No family, no nothing. They were stuck there. They didn't keep living life. So the minute you stop living, you start dying. And so that's why Dad's like still active, wants to do his stuff. And I agree. Well, I was thinking about that today. And literally, when I was looking around, it hit me. Through my eyes, I still see things as if I was in my 20s. Like, my brain doesn't comprehend I'm in my 50s. What I see through my eyeballs, I still think I'm in my 20s. Now, physically, I'm going to try to get back to my 40s. But
physically, you're a beater truck, that short couple parts.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm that old 1970s Chevy step-side pickup truck that kind of runs, but when you open the door, it goes, it wants to almost fall off, and then the interior's rotted.
Literally held together by spit, grit, and duct tape.
You're sitting on springs, and the tailgate, don't open it because it'll fall off. Yeah. But I'm trying to do some body work and get that done and get it fixed up.
You got to my old trucks,
Yeah.
and I'm starting to miss my truck again.
But that's a thing is, as you get older, or even if you're younger and you're having a hard life, and you start looking see life through the eyes of someone that's just old and wore down, or having that hard life that's just too hard to do, that's when you start dying, right there. Always see life through the youngest, most memorable, happiest point in your life. As you get older, keep that vision that you had at that point and enjoy life that way. So, hey, look at that. Some actual advice. Be one of those, since I have the notebook and I still haven't opened the pens. If I could give you some advice, I say this a lot. He got me a notebook because I want to write stuff down. And every time we talk, I'm like, well, if I could give you one last piece of advice, he's like, write it down. I will, and then I don't.
Yeah, this way I just need to get you a damn tape recorder.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because And then you're going to start thinking of all the advice, and you think, man, I need to record it.
I need to record it. But yeah, so trying to think.
On that note, and it's kind of the comment I made at work
take
to
over
someone.
for a few minutes, because
I made a comment kind of like that at work, because I was having fun. It was a slow day yesterday, so I went to work. We didn't have a truck to unload, so I was just kind of going around doing whatever would help people. Near the end of the night, started helping our person who picks up online orders at Lowe's just organize some of her orders. She had to grab some stuff. She had to get actual lumber for the orders because it was a delivery. And one of the things that ended up happening was someone came by to pick up an order. It was a bunch of insulation, so I had to pick it up with the machine. She guided me up front, and we dropped it off in his truck. The downside is sitting by the lumber doors. You got to wait for people to come by. And I didn't care that we were waiting. It was fine. Let me relax. I started grabbing the top of the thing, just started doing pull-ups, just being fun, being silly, and she would look back, give me a funny look. Not bad funny, just a funny look. I look at her, I was like, it's too boring not to have fun. I see no reason why I can't just be silly and still get the job done. Of course, I'm not going to risk someone getting hurt in the process. That's not something I'm willing to do. But I'm still going to be a bit of an idiot. Or at least just be fun. People at work make the comments when I say stuff like, oh, you shouldn't call yourself an idiot. You shouldn't call yourself a meathead. I'm being better. Because a lot of times I'll approach managers and ask, like, hey, I got a stupid question. I've started saying, like, I have a silly question. And some of them are giving me looks, and I'm like, that is so random. Why are you saying that? I'm like, I'm trying not to say stupid. I'm trying to say stupid less. So I'm starting to say silly and find alternatives to things. I don't see a reason why you can't be stuck in a cruddy situation or a boring situation and not just be fun.
Well,
I'm not completely jaded yet. I still have a sliver of hope.
As hard as life has hit us, we still find ways to joke, laugh, and enjoy life. Because once you start shutting out the opportunity to let things slide off and just laugh and joke and have the stupid fun conversations, I will say stupid, I see you. Once again, that's when life becomes not worth living. So,
I just want to see what it looked like.
Well, from that angle, it looks like god dang it.
Thing.
Yes. Is sitting there just chilling because you can't see the rest of the arm. So, here you go. We're done. Bye-bye thing. No, it's still twitching.
I couldn't help it.
Had to do the twitch.
I have the little Halloween spirit. I got lucky and got Halloween off. So when he goes to work...
Not lucky that way, folks. But, yeah.
Lucky in the way of I didn't think it would get approved because it was last minute.
Right. So...
Well, he gets to go to work.
So...
This
is getting finished.
Are you going to show him?
And Daddy's showing up.
The heavy boy.
We go.
It's a heavy boy.
Yeah, it's the big boy. You will see stages to, when we do these, regular, show it, tall boy, boom. And then we do the big boys. But anyway.
And then while he goes to work on Friday, one of our local thrift stores has a whole Halloween event going, so I'm going to go by there. The theater right behind his work has a movie I want to see.
Theater? My dear boy, you going to the theater?
You know,
what performance are we going to watch?
You know, there actually is a performance of Phantom of the Opera. And
you're going to the theater to watch the Phantom of the Opera on Hallows Eve? All Hallows Eve.
I can't tell if you're trying to be English or Chinese.
Well, I'll be darned. My dear boy, Phantom of the Opera on All Hallows Eve.
You sound like you're flipping between English and Chinese.
Are we going to wear the top hat, the three-breasted coat, the frilly colors.
And the monocle, good sir.
Oh, please do.
And the monocle.
Please do. And make sure when it is done,
And
you not only
it's
tell
certainly
them,
tiny.
you not only tell them, oh, well done, oh, bravo, you give them a, oh, attaboy. You have really reawakened my love of the arts today on All Hallows Eve. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Fuck off.
You can't fake that shit. You can't script that.
And that's why y'all still have a king. We don't. I mean, obviously we've done protests for no kings. So all you protesters out there, look, I want to thank you, by the way. Yeah, we are switching. We're off topic now. Squirrel. All you protesters, I want to thank you so much, because for a red-blooded, down-to-earth veteran, just country boy American who loves my freedom, America, freedom, guns, liquor, beer, moonshine, America, America, America. Now, I didn't get out there and protest with y'all. I know it, and I'm sorry. But I won't tell you. Damn protesters said no kings. Well, thank God you did them, because guess what? We don't have a king over here. Now, great old England over there, the ones we kicked their damn old freaking British asses and sent them back crying. Oh, way back then in the Revolutionary War. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You believe what I'm saying? You better own what I'm saying. We kicked their asses and told that Gold Creek king, get the hell back to old England. Get your freaking red coat sons of bitches off our property, off our land. Take your taxes. We're going to keep our tea and get the hell out of here. Well, guess what? We did it then, and I wasn't brave enough to do it now. But all you no king protesters, well, thank God you did it, because after them protests, we still don't have a king. But by the way, you have a fucking president. He don't give a shit.
You proud of yourself?
Little bit. I didn't know it was going to happen. It just kind of. That's just the British accent. It's just, you know.
Like when you joined the military, you just took heroin needles just full of patriotism.
Okay. Whew. Like, we didn't do the heroin. But patriotism, oh yeah. Tracks up and down.
Tank tracks.
Everyone. Tank tracks, 88 tracks, M16 tracks, freaking grease gun tracks, they all there, and they bleed red, white, and blue, because we the greatest country of them all. Guess what? Patriotism, freedom, good America. Our country. No, not gonna do that. And yes, I will make fun of the dummies with some
dummies.
Shit you all do. Some of the stuff you all say.
Hello, animals. Hello, animals.
Now, everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe. Say what they want to say. 100%. I've already covered that.
Pardon me, I'm checking my dog.
But here's the thing.
She's got some allergies, but the problem is we can't afford a bunch of meds right now.
You say some dumb stuff and stupid stuff.
Patiently manage her symptoms and her allergies.
Well, you're going to get called out on it. But what I like is when we see all these ones, and you people go up and
a very specific
ask a simple question.
Say hi, Jane.
As an American,
I'll put you back.
What rights have you lost?
She's nested in a cocoon.
And y'all go, oh, well, do I have time to list them all? Of course you have time to list them off. Give me the first one. Okay, I don't want to talk to you. Really?
Hi, Klaus.
You know how bad you look? If you're going to do these protests,
why are you biting?
First of all, please do. It's what you believe. It's what's in your heart. So, yes, live
I appreciate y'all
to what you believe. I get it. I respect that.
I grab me some more of my own liquor.
Got my own heavy if you're going to say stuff, heavy boy, just be smart enough to have one or two facts to back it up.
Motherfucking weak.
Because if you don't at least have one or two facts to back it up,
And back that ass up.
and they ask you a simple question, and you get mad and like, I don't want to talk anymore, well, then you look really dumb. Oh, look at that. Other Big Daddy here. Oh, and we got the crazy cousin trying to show up. The fake fifth, or the fake little flask, or whatever.
Four Loco.
Let me try.
It's lemon. It's gonna okay.
It's gonna what? Make me pucker. Ooh, ain't bad.
Never mind then.
I mean, my lips just kissed my own asshole from the inside, but it's okay. No, it's a joke. It's not that bad. So yeah, if y'all, and this is one thing we talk about. I hope you're out of camera shot a little bit. You see half your face. No, half your face was good. All of it's bad. Oh, did you? You just did like the.
No, look, see, you got half now.
No, the way you did it though, you went like that, and then you're like, ooh, glamour shot. So, anyway, no, him and I've had these conversations. I'm all for the protesting. I really am. Now, any kind of violence, and look, it can be triggered from both sides. Like, if one side said something or makes a little move and the other side makes a little move, like a lot of tiny, what seem insignificant, can definitely trigger a big reaction on both sides. Because then you're living in the moment, your blood's boiling, you're hot, and one little thing misunderstood by either side, and you get violence, which that I can't stand. But if you're going to protest, 100%, even if I think it's the dumbest protest,
No.
but if to you it's one of the most important things to you, then you need to do it. It's your civic duty as a citizen, as an American. If you want to protest for what you believe, then protest. It's your duty. You have to do it.
Freedom of protest, freedom of assembly, etc., etc.
But if you're going to be one of those idiots that protest when you're asked a simple question, you have zero facts to back up what you're saying, and then you just don't belong there. You're not doing any good. You are just then a mindless, pointless mouthpiece for nothing. So if you say, I believe in this and this is why I'm doing it, but you can't articulate any point
You're literally just the
to back it
mannequin in the
up,
store. That's all.
you are literally a mindless puppet of people controlling you. So you don't have freedom at that point because you are literally being controlled by other people's opinions. So don't be that dumbass person.
Or do. It's
I
completely
mean, yeah,
on
it's up to you. Yeah. Freedom to be stupid.
Freedom of choice.
Yep. You will be. I will use the pronouns for someone like you. I'll use the pronouns of duh, d, and dummy because you have no original thought in your brain.
That was just bad.
But it's true. And he's on his phone playing this game again. I think this is three in a row.
2 in a row, I think, actually.
Y'all wonder why I talk so much. That's why. No, see, from here that didn't look right. Look in the camera and do what you just did.
What, this?
Look in the camera while you're doing it. You don't see the fucking phone. That's better. So.
Oh, so you want to see the phone?
I don't really see you not on the phone, but hey, you do what you gotta. It's a free country. And you're a damned adult. You can do what the fuck you want. Look at that. There you go. Oh, so we did the baby ones. Now let's. Oh, you gotta open yours yet. We gotta do the.
Set off a torpedo.
We gotta do the Dylan Mulvaney to red-blooded American. Come on, cheers it, Dylan.
No, I was actually trying to do something funny. Pinkies out.
I'm not doing it.
Come on.
Nope. That goes from fancy. That goes from fancy redneck to. That goes from fancy and redneck to. Oh, Dylan. No, we're not.
No, there was a whole thing I was doing. Pinkies out.
Oh my god.
Pinkies out.
If you don't love your children, you won't do stupid shit for them. What the fuck are we doing? If we're gonna make contact like tips, that is the like borderline gay touching tips. No, I mean, actually, it's not borderline. That's you. What are we doing?
I was actually going to be funny. It booped the pinky.
What are we doing?
No, now you ruined it.
No, let's do it. Now
I was just going to go boop.
Oh, God. You did a tip touch. Dude, you don't touch tips. I don't care if it's fingers, not toes. Oh, I don't care about the toes. But don't. Oh, my God.
Fine, we'll do a proper one because I messed up.
There you go. There we go. I mean, I got suckered into what you.
I just wanted the boop.
So, did you ever hear back from Agent K? Okay. No.
I did ask.
So, I'll have her send her this one because I'm going to say this. I'm going to bring up her name, or don't correct me, and I apologize, Agent K. We've had this talk. It's just the way I talk, but it's not out of disrespect for you. You fit in a very small category of people that I really 100% not only respect as a person, but respect the opinion that they come from. I will say Bryce, but the reason that I don't do that is because growing up, he was friends with a Bryce. So it just, as an old man, it confuses me. I'm like, wait, now there's two fucking Bryces. And definitely further in the LGBTQ and all that than you are. But the reason I do want you to call in when we do one of these, because our last conversation, it was a really good conversation, especially for me, and it was for her too.
Yeah.
Because two drastically opposing sides, we found commonality in certain things that if we didn't talk and we just yelled at each other, we wouldn't have found. And with the way that you approached the conversation with me, so much respect for that. And I appreciate that. So if you do call, I will say Bryce. I do still get tripped up on the other terminology. So, but if you see it and you saw the text he sent you, literally the only reason I want you to call in and talk to us, because I told you on our conversation a few months ago that you needed to do your own podcast because you were a voice for your generation that should be listened to, and how you approach everything and how you approach people that believe different and all that. Yours is a voice that's needed uh, because the chaos is stupid. And talking to someone as young as you and the way you articulated everything and the way you listened to my points and brought up your points and would respectfully disagree or find some agreement. I can say that we do this all the time, but without it being shown, people are going to just think that I'm talking my ass and you're just agreeing because you're my son. And honestly, and you would have a right to do that because there's no proof to back it up.
Yeah.
So that's why he sent you the text, by the way. Mr. Bryce. How about that? I still like Agent K because K was cool.
Bryce is all right with it, so.
Yeah, well, K was cool. That's why I like it. There was never a cop out on my part. So,
Bryce knows. I explained it.
So, and, you know, I don't mind the name thing, but the biggest thing is we are told we can't, our beliefs are so wrong, we can't ask you to respect them, but we are told that we should be forced to respect your belief, not you personally, your beliefs and what you want to be called. Well, you know what? That's not the way life works. Grow up, be an adult. You don't get what you always want, but you can still have a common respect. And if you get that butt hurt because of one word or two words, then you have no right to be in that conversation until you grow up and realize everybody's different and everybody has value and they're worth talking to, not being yelled at. So, anywho,
I actually just got to listen to you that time, so I zoned out for a second.
Well, welcome to today's my podcast with a statue. Today we're going to have good conversations, you and me and the phone, and the statue will be here. He moves every now and then. As I was saying, now he's going to play the bit. He's going to do the bit now. That's all he's going to do. He's just going to sit there and stare. See, smile. I can see him smile without looking at him. But
I was focusing strictly on that bit of like paint missing off the van.
oh, hey, that's new.
Actually, that's been there
Okay, I don't care.
when the window busted.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know. My brain kind of just shut off. I didn't have anything to say at that point.
Oh no, I wasn't asking you to.
I know.
Oh,
You're trying to get me to get out of my comfort zone and
Yeah.
talk in front of an audience.
an audience of 2. Actually, technically, so far an audience of 4 at the max. That's our views on each video, except for the last one, which was 3 hours. We got 1 view, which was his mom, so that's a pity view. And we were pretty damn sure she didn't watch the whole thing. She skimmed it, and she literally was like, "Hey, tell your dad to fix his hat. It looks like a retard." Which that is not mean. I love those kind of honesties and insults, you know. So, what are we doing?
Checking your battery.
I don't know.
Good.
If it shuts off, then we're done. I mean, we're only what? We're not even at an hour yet. This might be oh Lord, Lord have mercy.
Have you not noticed me mini yawn and trying to fight him back?
No.
I haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately.
Neither have I. Shut up. And I'm older than you. I'm like more than double your age.
Yeah, and I have double the energy, so when I use it up, it's gone more.
You don't have double. He's such a liar, folks. There is no double the energy. No.
Double these nuts.
If he does, he doesn't even show it around here. Hence, a table with 2 legs, part
of a
sawhorse.
Parts. I try. I'm teaching myself how to use the tools because they're different from normal tools.
That is a fact. And you're learning. You're putting in the effort. I do appreciate that. I will give him shit.
Not literal shit,
but
because that's disgusting.
Actually, when you carry the shit bag, I'm giving you shit.
We don't have a toilet.
We don't have indoor plumbing. Our goal by mid-November is to have indoor plumbing with a sink and a toilet. When I say we are going from scratch out here and homesteading, we are.
We literally shit in a bag.
We do.
I shower at other people's houses. He takes bitch baths.
Yep. The one time you can use that word, you know why? Because that's true.
Term.
Well, I use it in the military. When we would shower, when we were like deployed or out in the field, and we would put a water jug on the edge of the 88 or wherever you were at, you open it up, strip down, and do it. Yep. We call it a bitch bath, whore bath. Either one.
Potato tomato.
Yeah. Potato tomato.
Potato tomato.
Tomato. Not tomato. Tomato.
Tomato tomato.
There you go.
I said tomato 3 times.
You said tomato.
I said tomato.
We'll actually watch this back, and you said tomato.
Is that tomato?
No. You're not Italian, first off. You can't do it. Well, you might have some in it, but yeah, no.
Yahoo!
Gay cowboy. That's what
No,
happens.
that's
no. What happens when you're on a horse and it bucks and you go forward and land on the horn?
What horn?
Oh, the saddle.
You talking about a horse? I thought you meant a fucking unicorn.
No, when you're on the horse and you have a saddle, they got the horn on the saddle. So when you get bucked forward and you land,
called the horn.
You land on the horn, and you go, and that's.
It's called a horn.
Yep. Saddle horn. Google it.
I'll just take your word for it on that.
Okay. So. But
no, you said land on the horn. I'm like, Why the fuck are you talking about unicorns?
No.
You mentioned gay cowboys. So I was like, okay, you're making a unicorn.
Oh, so we had this conversation at work
About
about morning
unicorns?
people. No, about morning people. And there's this tall guy there. Don't know his name. I don't know half the people's names at work. Not that kind of person. And I'm like,
Guy, lady, guy,
the one
boss.
thing that I can't stand about morning people is they wake up and I'm like, it's like they wake up and they shit a rainbow and they're just happy. And this dude got the biggest smile. I'm like, what? He's like, that's me. I go, you shit rainbows in the morning. He's like, I love them. The mornings. I'm like, I couldn't talk to you in the morning. So
I about sped through town this morning because I'm not a morning person. I'm driving around having woken up at 11, driving around at noon,
yep.
barely awake.
The hardest
Trying to
part
get
is
food.
the hardest part is like hearing the screams of the kids as they bounce off the bumpers because they're just fucking everywhere and you just want to get to where you got to get. And I'm not a morning person, so I mean, it's just like it's so annoying when they scream when they bounce off the side of the van or whatever when I'm driving. I'm like, just shut the hell up. You should know. Get out of the road. The problem is, I'm like probably in the front yard of their house, but it's the road ish.
Speed bump, bonus points.
You know, I mean, it's not that I don't like kids.
Why'd you have one?
Well, you were fine. I said kids, plural.
Why'd you have two?
Ooh. Well, oh, she don't have my last name anymore. She's married.
Yeah.
She finally ditched the Simpson name, so maybe she'll have better luck in life. Happy for you. Old T-Dog.
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 What the dog doing?
Style? Oh, wait. That's the honeymoon, I guess. I know. I'm not a good person.
You're a good person. You're just an asshole.
Yeah. Own it.
You could be a good person and still be a dick.
Oh, I'm an asshat. No, 100%. When it comes to me, you'll never find a better friend, buddy.
Chum.
But you are still open to the asshole comments. That's all there is. That's why I don't have a lot of friends.
Thug.
Okay, so outside of family, that's how many friends I have. I'm gonna hold up the number of toes that aren't fake for the number of friends I have. I don't have any toes.
Do we count those as toes?
They're nubs. They are pointers.
But that one basically looks like a finger, so you can almost count that as a finger and a toe.
No. By the way, one of our podcasts, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna buy some ruby red lipstick. We're gonna get some jiggly eyes. You know where this is going, right? We are gonna have a podcast. Matter of fact, I'm gonna promise. Here, we're gonna shake hands. Nope, shake my hand.
Why? Why
Just
am
no,
I doing-
left hand. I don't want to. One fingertip is dying. I'm waiting for it to die. Here, we're gonna get some ruby red lipstick, jiggly eyeballs,
Googly. Don't
jiggly,
No, it's
giggity,
googly.
giggity.
No, it's googly.
No, because when I put them on there, they're gonna be gig.
It's just
Okay.
no.
Anywho, and we're gonna paint up my right stump, and my right stump is gonna talk for the first part of the podcast. All it's gonna show is my stump, and we're bouncing around and talking. I'll give it a voice. I'm not gonna give it a name. It's Stumpy.
It's Stew.
Stewie. No, we can't do
No,
Stewie.
it's Stew.
What? Why?
Stew.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that. Matter of fact, if we can, we might do it on our next podcast because I am off on Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's gonna be so sad.
quick, I need to spend enough money. You can't buy lipstick.
I'm just gonna take some I have. I don't have any that anybody knows of. What? I like to feel pretty.
Is your drag name Country Spice?
Country Spice every night. Okay, so that's the groundhog off of Caddyshack. Yeah.
Your other drag name is Summer Wind.
Now, since nobody really watches these, the people we're going to send that one to have no idea what they're in for. And it'll probably be like literally the first 5 minutes of it. And what we're going to do, you're going to be off to the side. It's just going to show my nub. You're going to have the microphone. You're going to ask a question. You're going to hold it down. I'm going to answer. Yeah, we're going to do it. And when it says Dumbass Podcast, when people see that, they're going to be like, oh, okay, I get it. You had to check it.
No, that's not what I was checking.
What were you checking?
And don't worry about it later.
Text.
Specific text, yes.
Okay. No, that's fine. Oh, wow, I got gay. That's fine. It's okay, baby.
Your impression of me is getting bad.
I know. No. And yeah, if you want to get mad because I use that term, you know what the freaking original term of the
Didn't we already make this joke?
Well, I know, but I'm going to bring it up because, you know, someone new might get in there like, you say that a lot. Well, it meant happy in the beginning, so.
If we're repeating our jokes, fag is a word for cigarettes, gay is a word for happy.
Mm-hmm.
The Spartans were extra gay and extra happy.
And they're portrayed as manly. So.
Is it gay to kiss your bro goodnight? No, that's actually camaraderie.
Shut the hell up.
Not what I meant.
Mm-mm.
It was part of the joke.
I know it is.
Then take it down a notch.
You see where that line is from me right there? I can make all the jokes. And then when something comes out that's a joke that sounds serious.
Mine bigger than yours?
Well, that's a first.
Is mine bigger than yours?
Dylan Mulvaney is bigger than my country course.
I don't know why.
You know, hey, you know what's even funny?
Literally, it's by like a centimeter.
You know what's funny? Dylan Mulvaney. She has a big dick.
Who?
Dylan Mulvaney. The reason I make the joke with that, look it up. The reason Budweiser lost a few billion dollars. Yeah. But
that was brewing.
The brewing?
Brewing.
I know you said brewing.
No, actually, I did say brewing. I think I did that.
It was brewing. That's called freaking.
It was bruminating.
Oh my gosh.
That one was bruminating.
No, it wasn't. It was just there.
I just broomed.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I literally just had to look at this like, it's like barely bigger.
Damn. That's all right.
Ain't that right, buddy? Very bad pun.
Yeah, I know.
I tried.
Yep.
We're about 2 minutes from an hour. Look at that fat forehead.
Hour of just rambling.
Nonsense.
Yeah. I don't care.
I know you don't.
We had a couple good points.
They weren't cactus kind of points, but.
Oh my God! Stop talking. You just stumbled so bad over that. Never mind.
I had saliva and cheese.
The beer roll higher.
Why'd you put it in your mouth?
Felt good to have like something nipple sized in my mouth.
I don't like how I knew you were gonna make that joke.
No. But
actually, it's not the joke I thought you were gonna make, but it's close enough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that kind of joke.
You don't even know what kind of joke
I don't care. That's where like, well, we.
I didn't think you were into bush.
Well, you know, in the '80s, it was not bad, and then when they like started seeing the trim masters, it was like, wait a minute, better than blah blah blah. That just takes too much work. They're like, why are you spitting on my thigh? Shave that shit. Anyway.
I'm really trying to think of things to talk about. Not in a like, oh, we need to have a talk kind of way, like conversation. Like
you're just empty.
Little bit.
That's fine.
15.
I literally had a 10-minute
I
conversation.
ain't in no hurry.
I literally had an out loud conversation by myself to myself out in Garden Center today because no one was around.
I've done that.
Yep. So
I've had full conversations just with literally nobody at work, and it'll be busy with customers.
yes, if you have not argued with yourself or had a conversation with yourself that made you laugh, not you.
How boring is your life if you?
No, I'm saying not you, but the other person that wasn't there that you had a conversation with has made a joke that made you laugh. I have done that. I had a conversation with my own personalities that out of the blue, they come up with a joke that makes me laugh.
No one asked you.
So, go figure.
Sometimes you just say something so funny, it sounds like it came from another person.
No, actually, I give them different voices.
No, the joke is technically from you,
No,
but it's so funny, it sounds like someone else made it to you.
at that point, no, not with me. I get so deep into the conversation with the other person that's in my head with a different voice, they say shit that surprises me. Now, granted, yeah, it comes out of one brain.
Oh, you don't want to know an
But-
actual thought I had?
Uh-oh.
Legitimately.
An actual thought.
No, it was about something you told me. That
Like
one
your
coworker.
own.
Yes.
Wow.
Mostly. One of your coworkers, you told me about how he decided to just stand in front of you, had your ass in your
Throw
face.
his ass. Yep.
Legitimately, the only part of it was why I couldn't remember, like, if you came in and if I got there and he was there doing it again. Part of me really did think about it. It's like, I know I technically represent you because I'm your kid,
Right.
but I don't represent Home Depot as a company.
You said the name.
I said Lowe's earlier, I thought.
For you.
Yeah.
I've never said the name.
Oh no, it's red and orange. Yeah, the rivals.
You know what sucks?
Lowe's has better deals, I'll say it.
Well, no, it really sucks. So back in the day, the Yankees, some of their home uniforms or away uniforms.
I'm sorry, that threw me off.
No, this is funny. Their away uniforms, right, were blue with white, which is Lowe's. Yep. And so Lowe's represents the colors of one of my sports teams. Where I work, the Home Depot, is orange and white.
My
and he's
team.
a Broncos fan. So he literally works for a company that represents the colors of one of my teams, and I work for a company that represents the colors of one of his teams. Once again, when I say we have the same kind of personality, but the person is completely opposite. And we keep finding ways, unintentionally, to show that we do stuff completely opposite.
Because you said Broncos and colors, it reminded me of it. I really
Broncos.
No, shut up.
I
really do think that they should go back to the old Broncos logo, which was the full like stallion, like the head. I get it. It's simple. It's a simple logo. The old logo where it was the whole fucking horse looked cooler.
I thought I had an L. Oh wait, that's just losers.
No, that's the Jets.
Jets.
I'm sorry.
Okay, look, I have. All right, so I am from Watkins Glen, New York. So if y'all think, oh, you're wearing a cowboy hat, you can't be country. First off,
It's called you live in the mountains of New York.
Look up Watkins Glen, New York, and I didn't live in the town. I lived in the hills. But so you would think I'm a Steelers fan, all right? Because where I was at, it was close to Pittsburgh or close to Pennsylvania and all that. And my grandfather was Steelers, but so you got the Giants. They're the Giants, whatever. They'll be good for a few years and shitty for a few decades. You got the Buffalo Bills. They're always good enough to get to the playoffs for the Super Bowl, but not good enough to win, right?
Yeah.
That's the fact. They're a good team. Then you got the Jets. How they are still in operation, I don't know. And how people, they fill stadiums for people to root for them. These are people that literally root for losers. And they wait for them to suck to complain. But honestly, if you talk to a lot of New Yorkers and you're like, you can say the Giants, you're like, yeah, whatever.
You can't say
It's
people
the
don't
Giants.
root for losers because
If you
people were
say-
cheering for Biden.
But what I'm saying, yeah. they were just cheering that he was like conscious, which he wasn't. But
He
anyway,
has a pulse.
yeah, yay! They
Sorry.
found the heartbeat.
Jets.
But
Losing.
so when you talk about New York teams, right? I'm not going to throw in hockey. That's a you thing. But when you bring up football, you're like the Giants. Yeah, they're pretty good every now and then. And the Bills is like, yeah, one of these years they're going to win because they always have good teams. Bring up the Mets. Man, I remember when they won. They've been to some World Series. They're a great baseball team. You bring up the Yankees. You're like, well, I hate the Yankees because they just win. They have so many World Series, but they have the money. And then you bring up the Jets. If you are not a Jets fan and you are in New York and someone says, what about the Jets? The first response is, fuck the Jets. That's it. That's what you get. Little shit turd forced me to,
I was 6.
and I still blame you,
I was 6.
to root for the Jets for a number of years, and he finally released me from my purgatory of the Jets.
Because my 6-year-old self was fully aware of the fact of, like, what was it? The one player,
Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yep.
What was it? Sexual assault?
Okay, so yeah, so this is the deal.
I want to tell the story. Just tell me what it was.
Yeah, but the way I raised you was to.
No, I want to tell that
I know,
part.
no,
I just
yeah.
want the confirmation of what he did.
Yes.
The way he raised me
In a club.
My
In a club. It came out that he pulled a female into the bathroom, had his bodyguards around the bathroom, allegedly sexual assault, and it came out he had done it before.
And my 6-year-old self heard this without fully comprehending it, but understood enough the way he and mom raised me. It was like, why would you root a team with a guy like that? Well, he doesn't represent the team, but still, why would you root for a team like that?
And he
took that so to heart. He suffered
because
with the Jets.
You were right, though.
To show me the example for years until I was like, what was it, 19?
All I know is, yeah, because I ended up throwing away all of my Pittsburgh Steelers stuff. Literally threw it away.
And you suffered with the Jets.
Bought all Jet stuff because I asked you to fine, go ahead and pick the team for me to root for, and you literally picked the Jets. How at your age you knew that picking the Jets would be a hellacious, suffering, tormenting purgatory that
I forgot
I would during football season I would have to wear
a Jets shirt,
the shirt, the hats, all that stuff to work in Wyoming. And here's the thing: in Wyoming, who does not have a professional sports team,
it's still Broncos, Steelers,
when they saw me with the Jets stuff, the
like
torture I went through because of that. But he picked, but
the sad thing is, I want to say I picked the Jets because planes.
It could have been.
I really think it could have been planes.
But yeah, the reason that happened was
took it so to heart, though,
because I raised you to like honesty, respect. You don't support people that are like that. So when you found out and you call it, I did take it to heart because I'm like, damn, if I don't do this, then I'm teaching you at a young age that you can say a lot of shit that you don't have to live by. So my own words were called out to me, and yeah,
by a 6-year-old.
But I had no choice because that's the way I was raising you.
When did actually? Now I want to know how old I was. I'm gonna look up when
you were young.
What was it? What did you say? Ben Roethlisberger? What?
Ben Roethlisberger. Put Ben Roethlisberger sexual assault. And after that, he got in a wreck for drinking and driving and all this stuff.
I was 8. 2008 was when the allegation came out.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2010 allegation itself. And oh wait, there was 2.
Well, that was after though.
The main one, I was 8.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing for people.
Yeah, it was in Wyoming too. That was like right when we permanently moved to Wyoming.
But here's a good point to this though. A lot of people say I'm a man of my word. A lot of people say I commit to my beliefs, right? But a lot of people, when they're called out on their beliefs, they will find an excuse or a reason to skirt around it.
And my
So when you
8-year-old
called
self
me
made
out,
you
but
commit to
the
it.
way I was raised is your word is your value. That's it. Without living to your word and your beliefs, you are nothing. You don't deserve respect. You don't deserve honor. Nothing. So when you called me out on it, I took it to heart because I'm looking at this kid who is looking at me as someone who has raised him to a certain way of expectation, respect,
an
honor.
8-year-old with the bare minimum understanding.
It didn't matter.
No, I'm saying like as bare minimum as it got. This 8-year-old kid.
But it didn't matter because once you did it and you were looking at me, I could have easily spun it and made an excuse to where you would have like been okay because you were 8. But when you did it with so it was a childlike innocence and a question that was loaded with like uh, just a purity that I could not destroy. That I could not teach you at a young age it's okay to make excuses to support something that's wrong. So yeah, I took it to heart. And you know what? Maybe it's rare, maybe it's not, but I might, like you said, I am an ass, I am a dick, but the core value of who I am, man, I believe in it so much that even you called me at that young age, I had to live by my standard.
And I made you suffer.
And he did.
20 years.
When I say I bought Jet stuff, it was shirts, it was hats, it was scarves, it was coats. I had to wear that shit.
Like, I turned 28 in a couple years. I made you suffer for almost 20 years.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, no, you made me suffer for about 10 years.
Over 10 years at the very
10
least.
years. But in that 10 years, exactly, I didn't stop.
And you struggled to switch back because legitimately.
It was hard. And he actually said, Dad, you can. And I'm like, I don't know because, but
I gave you my consent to switch back
it was hard.
to the Steelers.
So when I make these comments and I talk about what I believe and who I am, it's not lighthearted. At the core, it is like literally who I am. So I will make the jokes and I will do all that stuff. And I will disagree vehemently with the
Disagree what?
Disagree vehemently. Look, I know I'm wearing the dumb redneck hat, but since we're on this,
what does vehemently mean?
Extreme.
Thank you. We published books
with the extremists left and right. I will freaking come down hard on people that protest with no real opinion in their own damn brain, right?
There's a difference between opinion and morality.
But when I say, as a human being, I will respect you. I'll be willing to talk to you, listen to you. I may not change my mind, but I welcome that like friendly discussion because I want to know what led you to that. At my core, that is real. And once we get into those discussions, all the smart ass stuff and jokes and button pushing, that will go away for that discussion. Because when I say that to somebody, I know all I have at that point is to back up what I say. And that's through action.
There's a difference between just having an opinion and not expressing it versus having a sense of morality and standing by it.
And that's why, like, I made a joke about the No Kings.
I don't know how much that applies to this.
No, it has a lot. And that's why I made the joke about the No Kings protest. Are you that stupid as a people in a country that fought a war to not have a king, that does not have a king, that you are protesting against no kings in a country without a king? Because if y'all think on the, this doesn't apply to you, on the dumb retarded left that has no thought of their own, can't form an original opinion of their own at the risk of hurting someone else's feelings and being not accepted. If you think that any of us center, right, or far right, even though I don't like the far right, they're extremists. If you think for a minute that in 2 years, old Trump said, I'm running for a third term, if you don't think we would show up and say, dude, we voted for you, but your time's up, get the fuck out, you're stupid. I didn't fight to blindly follow like a dumb sheep and allow someone like that to even think about running for a third term. Y'all don't understand that. Because you guys just don't have an original thought. I pissed him off a few times when he talks about movies, right? Not the Jennifer's Body.
I was actually just trying to remember.
But other movies, when he's like, well, Dad, I know you don't like this movie, but I watched it. But before I watched it, I heard so-and-so's opinion, and I watched it, and I'm like, I see what they're saying.
The fact that you start to think I start just letting other people's opinions define my own.
But the reason I do that is because it's so indicative of the current state of a lot of people on the left in this country. They are so afraid to step out and literally say one little thing different than their little groups, because the minute they do that, they're going to be attacked.
On that example, the best example, I have not a political one, but because you said the movie one, I am the outlier when I say that Morbius, because we all
movie or cartoon?
Movie, actual movie. Okay. Jared Leto, the Marvel vampire movie.
That wasn't bad.
I actually like it to the point Emily was legitimately surprised when I said I enjoyed it unironically. And it has become a joke now that if you want a franchise to fail, hire Jared Leto. Jared Leto.
He's not a bad actor.
Yeah, unfortunately, he does have a decent track record of killing franchises. He killed the DC movies with his portrayal of Joker.
No.
I'm being
DC just sucks.
No, I'm being funny. With this. The new DC's not bad. The old DC with the first Suicide Squad and Batman v Superman. Those.
Jared, he was a good Superman.
He was Joker, dumbass. Joker? With the smile.
Remember when I said you are stupid if you can't have your own educated opinion? Okay. Guess what just happened to me? No, guess what just happened to me? Well, let's see here. I woke up this morning, got me a spit of chaw, threw me a freaking blade of grass in my mouth, and went out to mow the lawn. I was out there mowing that lawn for 5 hours, wondering why none of what happened, and I realized
the mower wasn't even on.
The mower wasn't on, and well, hell, I didn't even have a mower in my hands. I was just walking around on my dumb fucker. That's what just happened. I did not.
Henry Cavill was Superman.
Thank you. My assumption of what I thought I knew without educating myself was wrong.
Jared Leto.
So that dumbass remark, I earned it.
Jared Leto was the Joker who had the slick back green hair, the big smiley face hand.
Don't even remember it.
Will Smith, Suicide Squad.
That wasn't a bad movie, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's become a joke now. If you want a franchise to fail, hire Jared Leto. Because those DC movies died after he played Joker.
Same with Megan Fox.
I'm not done. We're not going to get into that. Fuck you.
Boom, boom, boom.
We're not getting into that. Anyway.
A lot of people won't get into that, especially after Machine Gun Kelly. Anyway. STD much? Go ahead. Sorry.
Actually, they're very close to each other and they have a kid together. So, anyway.
Does that kid have a third eye? Walk with a switch?
No. Anyway, I'm trying to make a point.
What's that? Cocaine. I love you, mommy. Heroin.
Just because your family lives in Alabama, you don't got to talk about your cousins like
that. Ooh. I'm going to drink my beer.
It's an Alabama
joke. No. That was a good fucking...
I know it was.
Got nothing?
Anyway. Jared Leto killed the DC movie.
Let me do it this way now.
Tip your hat to me.
Nope. Ready?
I don't get to finish the fucking joke.
Well, shit. Didn't see that coming, did you, dumbass? Well, I love my son, but that boy just fucking roasted me. I tell you what, that boy, it's smarter than I am. He went to public school in the town. Let me guess, you went to school in the country. Damn straight, best education I could ever have. So who's Jared Leto? Well, fuck, he's Superman. He flying around in that cape. His guys got all red and he melting shit. And bullets just went boom, 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 popping up. His boobies killed people because he was flexed at that big old booby pectoral because he's a big, bold, strong man. And when he shit like a atomic bomb, just blew. When he said I destroyed that bathroom, no, he blew up the whole fucking city.
What about
Jared Leto is? Jay Leno, he's a comedian. He was never in the real movie. It's Jay Leno. He was in Last Man Standing. But I don't know why he's saying Jay Leno.
Jared Leto.
Dumb son of a bitch. Your son is literally saying Jared Leto. He was Joker in the Suicide Squad. He was in Jim Jones' Community where they all killed themselves. What the fuck? Well, how's he in movies if he's dead?
Fuck you.
Do you not understand? You freaking retarded redneck. We're talking about not Jim Jones, not Jay Leno, Jared Leto. My cousin's name's Jared, and it's Jared Simpson. What the hell is his Leno coming from? And he's a chief. CHEF. He cooks for a living. He's a chief.
That's the shit.
You dumb son of a bitch. Look, dude. It's okay. Your cousin Jared, he's a chef. I get it. Jay Leno, he's a comedian. No one committed suicide with Jim Jones. He was in a movie called The Suicide Squad. I done watched that documentary about Jim Jones. There was not a movie. It was a documentary. You know, when they interviewed people that were family of the dead people that were found down there in the woods in the building with that damn Kool-Aid, and they still made the Kool-Aid commercials with that bottle thing running through walls. They should have stopped that because that's all about suicide and death and kill. What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, look. Stop drinking the moonshine. All right, just stop drinking the moonshine. I don't know what has fried your brain. I don't know what drugs your parents took. I don't know what happened. Jared Leto. Not Jay Leno.
I almost said Jay Leno.
There's no suicide. There's no nut. The movie was called The Suicide Squad. Get your phone. Well, you need to get that Google thing out your phone. Because I don't understand. What the Google me might be able to tell me. Because what you say ain't. Now, all right. So I need. Do me a favor there, son. What's this Jay Leno, Jim Jones suicide Kool-Aid movie about freaking a suicide thing with superheroes with, Superman killing people with his boobies? What's it? I don't understand. You guys show me something here because I don't get it. Let me see here. Oh, some bitch. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me take my eyeballs. Oh, that ain't Jay Leno. That's not even my cousin Jared. Because he's a chief. And he got green hair and braces. They braces?
No, they're grills.
He cooks on them? So you saying they put charcoal in his mouth and they just cook burgers and shit? I mean, that's why he looks so weird. It gotta be hurting. Sorry, dude. I mean, I wouldn't cook in your mouth. I mean, I'm sorry, but man, that grill, oh, so hell. I wonder how much you pay for that.
What the fuck was fucking owl?
The screaming owls.
Oh, son.
That is weird. All right, so the bit is lost.
Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh.
That is the first screaming owl.
Oh, fuck.
Here you go.
Oh, fuck.
Now that's some funny shit, guys. Here you go. Go ahead and sit. Here's your phone.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so anyway,
That's a fucking...
That definitely not planned. That scream you heard was a screaming owl.
Hold on.
We haven't heard one since Tennessee.
Oh, fuck.
And that was like literally in a tree by the house.
I about had a fucking heart attack.
That was
I'm trying to like...
That's one way to stop a bit.
Oh God.
We could not time that any better. In the middle of being a dumb redneck, and then a screaming owl just stops it. Anyway, so I do remember that Joker. I don't think it was that bad.
Let me breathe for a minute, because I was passed out from laughing. And then I had the daylight
screaming owl, yeah. So I remember him as the Joker. But you got to think the Suicide Squad, besides Will Smith.
You ever want to get... Shut up. Yeah. You ever want to get sober?
And screaming owls, quick, man.
A screaming owl right in your... If you fly at me, please don't.
I mean, that
you
thing...
can land on the table.
When I talk about... All right, give me the light.
Oh,
well, they can't... Never mind. So, literally...
Oh, God.
Our place that we're building is about...
Hold on.
15 feet... No, you're good.
Back. Holy shit.
It's about... Grab me another beer.
Oh, I about shit myself.
So it's
holy shit.
The front of our place is about 15 feet away. We got 2 trees right next to the house.
I got so lightheaded.
That screaming owl was one.
Y'all don't even know. I legitimately.
And the first time I ever heard one, I thought a kid was in trouble in Tennessee. Then we had to look it up.
Agnostic.
Never heard a screaming owl.
Omni-religious. I'm very open to most religions.
Until now.
If you ever wanted to see what it would look like.
We're used to coyotes.
God got put in me. Oh my God.
I know he's talking. That was some...
If you ever wanted to see what the fear of God would look like
Did you give me a beer?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he already forgot. He was... What's funny is I do kind of want to watch back to the
reaction.
Probably the 1 hour and 25-minute mark.
I've never
can't script that.
God put into me so bad.
But anyway, yeah, we'll go
wild animals often. That's not in a bad way, but in a like
the voices come out and the bit gets
react to them often.
And there's no controlling. Once I hit a tangent, there's no controlling it. I don't even control my tangents.
So it takes a lot to stop one of those tangents.
Once I hit the bit and I start hitting those tangents, it literally has to go until my brain's emptied out of that whole bit. I can't plan it. I don't write them. I don't know about them. I don't know when they're going to happen. But it was in one of these trees right here. So.
I'm not looking for an owl. Don't mind me.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that? The difference between county becoming country and country being country.
No. See, that's
the way you jumped and looked, and I just looked up. I'm like, what the hell? I wasn't even defending myself. I'm like, what the hell? That's funny.
No. It wasn't that. It was the fact that I'm used to wild animals. I'm used to those noises. Sometimes I forget.
We just haven't had them here.
No, I sometimes forget owls exist.
Well, regular owls do, but the screaming owls, I forget about.
I've shared this, I think, with you a little bit. I think I shared it with Emily. The other day, I was driving a back road somewhere, and I saw this thing on the side of the road. I was like, that's a weird-looking dog.
Yeah.
And then it jumped up and flew, and it was big. I was like, that's an owl.
Oh, owls are bigger than you think. And when they stand up, their legs are about, literally, the legs
their legs make up about 2/3 of their body.
They're about that long. When they sit, they're like this tall, but when they stand up, it's mainly legs. Well, apparently we have screaming owls.
Can we go back to Utah when we just had to deal with bats?
No, I'd rather go back to... Oh, here's a shout out. Richmond, Kentucky. And anybody that ever watches it, you should send this one to Jess, because anyone that's from Richmond, Kentucky, I can tell you what, everywhere we've lived, the best little big town I've ever been in.
I'm being dead serious. I am Richmond. Like, that gave me a full mental reset. Like whatever laughy buzz feeling.
Oh, it stopped the whole thing. That was it.
I've never sobered up so fast.
Now, if you
to the sound
remember,
of a screaming
the
owl.
first time we heard the screaming owl in Tennessee, it wasn't that close. It was farther away.
We didn't have a tree like that, though.
Right, it was farther away, and we were in Dyer. And we thought it was kids at first. It freaked us out because it was so late at night, just like now, late at night. But this one was literally right by our house, and that was loud. So it's the hour and 26-minute mark or 36-minute mark.
Oh yeah, oh, there's a time limit, huh? Sorry, I really did.
Yep. So, but
anyway, yeah, no, my original comment I was making
about Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
He killed DC after Suicide Squad. He killed the Sony Marvel movies after Morbius.
I don't see it.
It's the joke.
Public opinion. No, I got you.
Public opinion. Most people at the very least thought it was just a boring, generic movie, and
I kind of liked it the way they did it. Yeah, because it was dark the whole time.
Not even that. Like metaphorically. Like
I know, but I liked it.
But then Tron Ares came out, and everyone has explicitly said Jared Leto gave one of the most boring, flat performances, and it was such a bad, boring movie.
So why are they pinning it on him alone instead of other people in the movie too? I'm just asking.
It's become the main joke because...
Is it a joke or is he a scapegoat? I'm asking.
I think it's both a joke, and I think he's had such a back and forth track record of acting.
Oh.
And none of his movies have really done good that he's been a part of.
Right.
Since Suicide Squad. Because there was also a lot of behind the scenes drama where he had like a bunch of method acting and stuff in the film that got cut. That was not part of Suicide Squad.
You said the one word I don't like. Method acting. I mean, the two words. Yeah, I get it.
He was the type of person to actually send dead rats to his co-stars.
Yeah, but see,
and he deliberately tried getting in the mindset of Joker, of an actual.
Oh no!
Fuck you!
That was an acorn.
No, that was bigger.
It might have knocked something off, but anyway. So
sorry.
Wow, why did I forget his name?
Jared Leto.
No.
Henry Cavill.
Guy that played in Johnny Cash and The Last Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix.
See, here's the thing. You want to talk method acting, right? Or getting into the character so deep that it's dangerous. Oh, yeah, don't do that. I'll get out. Joaquin Phoenix, his version of Joker, was so dark and twisted that he actually put his own health at risk to become that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm not still searching for the owl.
I'm the kind of country guy right now. If I saw someone doing this, I think it's funny. Because then I could be like,
fuck you!
See? Exactly.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that to my dad.
I just love it. I mean, that's just...
You're teasing a very inebriated 20-something who hasn't heard a screaming owl that close.
So I am going to say this. I know, like, some people, when they watch these videos, they may think, man, dude, you kind of slur your words a lot. I don't. It's just the way I talk.
No, that's just how you talk.
So no, it's not like, oh, he's getting toasted and all that. No. When I get talking, sometimes I blend my words together. It's just the way I am. So
getting toasted.
Toasted.
Where the hell did you...
Your generation, Yazaa is just so freaking... Never mind.
That's not a bad term. That's just a different one that I haven't heard.
That's been around for decades. But
where the hell did that get lost in the translation?
Your generation, because you're stupid.
No, because we have sloshed and wasted and turned.
Toast is the same thing.
What?
Yeah.
Toasted is way better.
Yeah. That's just...
Except for sloshed. I like sloshed.
No, sloshed is cool.
But anyway, no. Now people are making a joke that Jared Leto is poised, I think, to play Skeletor in the live-action He-Man they're getting ready to do. They're trying to make He-Man movies. He's supposedly playing Skeletor.
Okay.
And people are making the joke that he is death knocking on He-Man's door, and he's going to kill any chance.
But now, so here's
a possible He-Man movie franchise.
Now, here's something he may have done wrong in the Suicide Squad, his version of Joker. the definite version of Joker, across from the 80s,
I know
70s,
who you're going
everything,
because we've talked about this.
is literally the white face, the makeup, the cackling, all that. So what he did with his Joker, though, literally got rid of the face paint, right?
He still had the pale skin, but he replaced the skin with the tattoos.
That's what I'm saying. So when you vary that much from an iconic character, you're going to face backlash. It doesn't mean you did a bad job. It's just there's certain things you don't stray from when you're an actor, like Joaquin Phoenix when he portrayed Johnny Cash. He did his own singing. He became Johnny Cash the best he could be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he did the Joker, the way he emaciated his own body to have those looks and went into the darkest recesses of Joker made sense, right?
Yeah.
Heath Ledger, when he did Joker, he did the same thing. He scared his castmates because he went so deep and dark into it, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that Jared Leto did anything different. It's just the way he showed the Joker was too far of a stretch from the original. You know what I mean? The dark mindset was fine, but like you said, the grill and all that, and not the face paint, but the tattoos, that's not the real Joker per se. It's his version, but it's not going to be widely accepted.
The best time he played Joker, because there was a version of his Joker that worked. It was at the very end of the Zack Snyder Justice League, not when they did the Snyder cut of the Justice League. Zack Snyder filmed that entire post-credit scene in the Apocalypse.
Right.
That was all done by him in his free time. That wasn't part of it. He just wanted to do that. The Joker they had in that with Jared Leto as the Joker,
right?
Nasty, messy green hair draped down his shoulders, a full it was Apocalypse Joker,
right?
But he had nasty, messy green hair, the smeared makeup and white skin. He had long yellow gloves. He looked disgusting. He looked disheveled. That Joker worked.
Right.
Someone tried making the comment of comparing all the different Jokers, and his was the Psycho. His Joker could have worked, but he leaned too much into just the Psycho aspect.
We've had this conversation
multiple times. Not in a bad way, but
the most iconic Jokers that DC's ever produced. There's two. Literally. And I'm going back to even the older ones where I'm used to the older movies. If I have to put a stamp on who...
Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson?
No, not even Jack Nicholson. Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix. Those are the best portrayals of the darkest version of Joker you could have. Period.
See, because someone doesn't like the cartoons and doesn't really acknowledge them as much.
Cartoons are cartoons.
Unfortunately for you...
Yeah, unfortunately for me.
Mark Hamill, to this day, has still been the main...
Why does Star Wars have to show up in this shit?
It has nothing to do with Star Wars, so shush.
Oh, who is Mark Hamill? Fuck Star Wars. Anybody that came from Star Wars into any other show.
Ladies and gentlemen, a Trekkie.
Yes.
Anyway.
I can do it.
That's called Ninja Turtles.
No, I didn't do the extra claw. I did that. That's
Ninja
different.
Turtles.
No.
Anyway, no. Marking...
There's only one...
I got the name.
We have one good person that came from Star Wars. One. James Earl Jones.
That's just because Mufasa.
No, because that dude, his voice, and him as an actor.
Anyway.
Freaking can't
Mark
compete.
Hamill, his version of the Joker.
Ski worker.
Well, you said ski worker.
I know.
No. Mark Hamill's Joker, for the most part, outside of the movies, because he never played him in live action. His Joker became the definitive blueprint for Joker.
He would have sucked.
Actually,
in a real movie.
Actually, he's been in real movies. And
You didn't hear that because I whispered.
Yeah,
Shut up. No, you didn't.
Super hearing. Anyway, Mark Hamill has played DC villains.
Version of a freaking whatever.
Shut up. Mark Hamill
Marvel. I am Marvel. I am the greatest.
I go both ways. I like Marvel and DC.
I am the greatest version of any kind of superhero you can have. I am Marvel. He is the MSDNC DC. It has DC right in it. That's why DC sucks.
But DC
MS
is the home of the greatest comics. You do not know. Now, sir, please. I know you have Kevin Feige and Disney, and you have all these big
Disney.
names.
The guy that ran Disney was the biggest freaking Nazi anti-freaking.
Who are you talking?
Disney, the guy that actually started Disneyland.
Oh yeah, Walt Disney. Yeah, that. No, I was literally making it about Kevin Feige, the guy who runs Marvel.
You know what Feige likes? Fig Newtons. He's a figgy. Oh, Feige. Figgy, Feige, whatever. Anyway,
Mark Hamill has actually played DC villains in freaking movies and TV shows, mostly The Flash. But that aside,
pop.
What? Shut up. Anyway, no. My definitive versions of Joker still, honestly, Mark Hamill and Jack Nicholson.
Yes, I
said Jack Nicholson. You can't even be mad.
I don't think he was as good as Joaquin. I don't think he was good as Heath. You just don't.
And that's on you. I actually just like Heath.
Because I know talent.
Owl, do you agree with me?
The minute you brought up Mark Hamill, it died. Because I thought of Star Wars. It just croaked.
No, I really do.
Quit flashing Dad's camper.
Well, if I'm doing that.
Gonna pee again? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, no. Yeah. Jared Leto's kind of just become a joke actor now for a lot of those movies. Shut up.
He became the Joker.
Shut up.
You just killed your own argument. No, I get you.
But no, my original comment you said about people having opinions and being able and willing to share them, even if they don't go against the norm. Morbius wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't.
Morbius really was not that bad. Granted, the guy who played the villain, Matt Smith, carried it more for me.
I don't even know who that was.
He played a doctor in Doctor
No, I understand that. No, I'm saying when it comes to Morbius, the movie.
Morbius itself is not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie. It wasn't done bad. The thing is, so DC does a lot of dark shit, right? Well, Morbius was like, quit flashing Dad's camper.
I'm really trying not to.
That's where I became a dad to the son about my dad.
Your thing.
It was so dark, even for DC, that it was doomed to fail anyway. Well, first off, because it's DC, but
that's where I still disagree with that, but that's because I do like DC still.
I am definitely a Marvel over DC. I really am. 100%. Always will be. But the thing is, the comics, just like the movies, Marvel always put more into it than DC. DC was just, as a comic, it was DC. They were there to have the opposite kind of characters as Marvel did. Yeah. But when they started making the movies, the thing is, though, every main character in DC, when they would make a movie, when they recast it so much, and the main characters in the movies were so many different actors that they had so many different impressions of what they thought it would be, they would be doomed to fail. They never stuck.
Oh, that, yeah.
with trying to make successful off of the main characters and keep the main characters. They just never did, and they never will. They're always going to suck because of that. The reason Marvel now movies have had such a long break, and we've talked about this, is because they did such a good job of casting the people that were the characters, not the people that could portray the characters, but the people that were the characters. Um, and they use them for so many movies. The downside is now trying to start over. Yeah, it's going to be hard, but they're going to do it right. Where DC, they just kind of produce shit.
DC has gotten better. As much as you want to shit on it, it's gotten better ever since James Gunn took over, the guy who made Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I'm not going to deny that. But
Peacemaker alone has been carrying.
But that's DC. Not a movie. That's a
still,
show.
It's still part of DC, though.
But what are they doing? They're keeping who is the main character?
Peacemaker and John Cena.
So they're developing one person as that character that fits that role.
And James Gunn...
But they haven't done it with the movies yet.
James Gunn is working on that, which we need to watch Superman, because everyone has collectively agreed that the new guys who they have playing Lex and Superman...
Right.
Are legitimately the two best choices who they've picked for Lex and Superman in years.
Okay, so, ready? This is going to kind of help. I get what you're saying. If they go down this road, then they have a chance. Hey, it's raining. It's raining from the south. Hold on, this is a good pee. So
I was kind of letting you enjoy the pee.
You know, you ever had those good pees where it's just like you feel all the stress leaving your body?
Yeah, but while you're finishing up your pee,
I'm about done. Hold on.
I was gonna say yes. Everyone has collectively agreed that James Gunn knows how to pick people who can be the characters, not just act like the characters.
No, I'm gonna say this.
No, I was gonna say that while you were getting ready to finish peeing.
So,
open your damn beer. It's been sitting.
I had to finish the grown-up one.
Oh, you're still drinking the big boy.
Now I'm back to the Capri Sun version.
It is.
All right. So here's a quiz, not just for you, but for anybody that watched this, and hopefully, hey, if you made it this far, like they say on you fucker. God, dang it! How did it hold that shake for that long?
Because I did it while you peed. I waited.
Y'all saw that, and you did not tell me.
They watched me.
Why didn't any of you tell me?
Oh, to be fair for them, it probably would have looked like. Look at the camera.
All right, well, yeah, I get it, but still, y'all are dicks. You could have told me when I turned around. You could have warned me, please, really. But if you've made it this far, like they say, thank you and like and subscribe. Anyway, but no, okay. So here's my question. This will kind of prove my point, and if they do change it with DC, great. In the last 20 years, who is Thor? Who is Iron Man? Who is the Hulk? Who is the Black Widow? Who is the Arrow guy? Sorry, dude.
Hawkeye.
Who are they? Tell me their names, actor-wise.
Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Chris Hemsworth is Thor.
And Loki.
The alcohol is kicking in, so
it's only one name for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
All right, in DC, the last 20 years. Who's Batman? Who's the Joker? Okay. Who's Superman?
Superman doesn't count because Superman was the same guy for the past 10 years.
I said 20.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. Therein lies the problem. They have not stuck with an actor to develop that actor as the character.
Part of DC's issue, I will blame the CW on, because the CW created its own semi-consistent thing. The CW... He's like... Shut up.
You got it.
The CW created its own mostly consistent DC universe to the point when everyone was making jokes about all the Superman actors and Batman actors being so problematic they can't pick someone. You have the guy who's been playing Superman on the CW just in the background, like, I'm doing fine. I don't know about you. Because he legitimately has been my definitive version of Superman.
Who?
I do not know his name off the top of my head.
That's how bad it is, ladies and gentlemen.
I know the joke you're making.
Oh, wait. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to be pretty about it. Ready?
It doesn't help that he was mostly known for baseball movies.
I'm going to be pretty about it. Oh. So while you're looking it up, change topic. And then we'll probably end it after this a little bit.
Tyler Hoechlin.
We are at
an hour and 50.
All right, so we're gonna be less than 3.
Yeah,
that's a good goal.
Anyway, yeah, Tyler Hoechlin.
Right. So I'm gonna light one. We got about 7 minutes. Don't look at them like this. I know. So I'll make a commitment we're on episode 4.
Yes.
By our 6th episode, you will not see these anymore.
Okay, this isn't part of the conversation. This is
this gives me 2 weeks. No, not cut back. Quick.
Cut back.
By episode 6, this will not be happening anymore. I might.
And if you're not, I will literally pull up the receipts.
I might beat the shit out of him with a piece of wood. But hey, at least I won't be having this.
And if you're not, then I'll pull up receipts.
Please do. I'm good with that.
You want me to finish the DC thing I was saying? Yeah,
because then I got an off-topic question. Because I thought of this yesterday, and I'm like,
he's been the main guy who I've associated for Superman because he's legitimately he's been good. He's not bad.
I thought Henry Cavill's been the main Superman in the last few movies.
That's what I was talking about the CW thing. The CW had its own
separate... I'm so confused. This is what DC pisses me off. I'm so confused.
The CW had the Flash, Supergirl, Green Arrow, and their own Superman show. And then they had Batwoman and Black Lightning and a bunch of other shit. And DC has been trying to get their shit together. James Gunn has been fixing that. And that was the whole thing about the new Superman that came out. The guy from 911, Nathan Fillion, has become legitimately the first and only true interpretation of Guy Gardner. The guys who he picked for Superman and Lex have both legitimately been regarded as true definitive versions.
Right.
They're not replacing the other ones.
Right.
But they're both being highly regarded as versions of Lex.
Still, okay. Once again, follow-up question, because I always compare it to Marvel. In the last 30 years, how many different Spider-Men, actor-wise, have there been?
3.
This is where DC loses out.
I'm not disagreeing.
No, I know.
And that's what I'm saying. They're finally fixing it.
They need to. All right. So, change topic. We're going to talk about candy bars. I thought of it the other day, and it made me just freaking laugh. I made a joke to myself, obviously talking to myself at work, and I ended up doing motions. It's squirrel topic. What is the most badass martial art ass-kicking candy bar out there?
Hershey's, because it's a woman's candy bar.
No.
Hershey.
No.
It's a women.
I said badass martial art ass-kicking candy bar.
Fast break because you're breaking their bones quick?
Give you one more guess.
Crack because you're cracking their bone?
Nope. Kick cat. Because it's like kick. Every time you snap open a piece of that Slim Jim bar, or you go into a freaking Kit Kat, it's like kick. So if I'm like, I want the Ninja bar, it's a kick.
There's been one spot I keep seeing. Yes, I'm still looking.
He's so afraid of the screaming owl.
Actually, no. Now I really do just want to see it. Now I want to see the owl.
See, the minute he says that, it's going to land on this table and have to lie over, and you're going to hear him scream like a girl and run. A little piece of shit going to fall out his pant leg.
Like rabbit.
Gonna rabbit pellet the fuck out of this
I'll make
property.
sure one landed your fucking beer.
That would suck. It's not a freaking rabbit pellet.
Now that you had your bad candy bar.
It's not a rabbit pellet.
It's a garnish for your beard.
No, fuck, I already forgot the name of it. What's the candy? The round?
Kisses.
No, the round little things that comes in a box. Round little chocolate.
Milk dud?
Yeah. It's not a reptile, it's a
I almost
milk
didn't want to
dud.
say it. Yeah, no. DC, I get where you're going with it. They're, like I said, they're getting better. James Gunn.
I haven't seen a
keeping it
movie that's better yet, though.
We need to watch the new Superman, and I want to just buy it because it's on DVD now. We don't have HBO Max anymore.
We have antenna. We don't even have cable, y'all. We have antenna.
Anyway,
We have watched the Laugh Network so much now that we have rolled through every episode of every show that it's just like, I don't even know why. I just see the opening part of it, and it's like, well, we're good. Yeah. Tim Allen would be ashamed. But yeah.
No, they're getting their shit. He's getting their shit together. He's fixing it.
Yep.
We need to keep watching Peacemaker. We need to watch the new Superman. He's actually fixed the dude who played Aquaman and is putting him in a role that would legitimately suit him better.
Momones?
What?
Momones? I mean, mayonnaise? I mean, Momoa? Oh, Jason. He's not it anymore?
No, he's going to be playing Lobo.
Honestly, I will say this. Jason Momoa as Aquaman
Was not bad.
Was not bad at all.
Especially if you know the comics where Aquaman got his hand cut off and replaced with a harpoon.
I'm just saying the way he portrayed it.
No, that's what I mean. That version of Aquaman lines up with the comics a little bit. Because there was a version of Aquaman who was like that.
Now, I dump on DC a lot.
You do.
But Wonder Woman and Aquaman, they actually did a really good job of casting the right people.
You really don't like Pattinson?
For what?
Batman Robert Pattinson.
He sparkles. I don't like it.
He will not forgive Robert Pattinson.
He sparkles in the sunshine.
I genuinely liked.
I was waiting for him to show up with a bedazzled. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at my own fucking joke. I can't get it.
He was waiting for a bedazzled bat suit.
Thank you.
He really wanted to see him show up and like the bat signal point at him, and it just blinds everybody.
He's gonna be like,
bedazzled.
He's gonna be like, I'm Batman.
I am justice. I am the night. I am Batman.
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 Sparkle all you want, buddy, but you're not the Batman. Now, the best Batman, I can never remember his name.
George Clooney?
No. Well, okay, no, okay. So if we're gonna go,
George Clooney was
no, he was. But if I'm gonna go that way, Keaton,
Michael Keaton.
I think he had the most iconic Batman. But what I'm talking about, the one that surpassed that for me, was the one that showed him in the mountains training and all that.
Christian Bale.
Thank you. So Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, best versions of Batman. I know some people will disagree, but
that's not even a hot take.
Not a lot will. Affleck, look, stick to your insurance commercials. Stop being Batman.
Legitimately, and I have said this, I have grown to appreciate Batfleck a little bit more.
On the spectrum of Batman, okay, so you have Bale and Keaton 1-1. A, B, trade them out, doesn't matter. They're 1-1. The comic part of Batman, the original TV show.
Adam West?
Yes. He is. He would be, Keaton and Bale, 1A, 1B, I don't care how you put them. They're interchangeable.
Where are you putting Batfleck then?
West for the true, like Christopher Reeves as the original Superman.
Shark repellent, all the silly stuff.
Well, just when they did it, it was they didn't have the muscle suits and all that. They were just the best version of the original characters in the comic books, right? So,
I'm waiting for the
Keaton Bale, 1A, 1B, West, number 2.
Okay, Batfleck. Watching the time though, that's why I'm trying to rush you because I'm trying to.
No, I get it.
Literally, as I say that, 2 hours.
We hit the 2 hours. Batfleck. Who are the other ones?
George Clooney, Christian Bale, Batfleck,
no.
Robert Pattinson.
Okay, so we got Pattinson,
Bale, Clooney.
No, not Bale.
Batfleck.
No. Pattinson, Clooney,
Oh, you just want
and
the others?
Batfleck. Okay.
No, there was someone else, and it's the dude who played in the second Batman.
But if I can't remember them, they don't matter to me.
Yeah, but he counts enough because he was the one with movie with Riddler. Batman Forever, because I had a different actor. Val Kilmer.
Forgot about him. Oh. Okay. Hold on. All right. Now I'm ready to do the rankings.
Let me just say it. Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer.
So
Batfleck.
Hold on. Yeah.
Christian Bale and Clooney. Those are the odd ones.
All right. So Keaton and Bale, AB 1. West 2. Kilmer.
I don't.
I will. No, I do remember now. I will put him at a solid. Now we're gonna drop because there's no 3 after West. So Kilmer 4.
No, you have to make a 3.
I'll give it to Kilmer.
Okay.
So now we're left with
Clooney, Batfleck, and Pattinson.
Okay, Pattinson is like bottom, regardless. Just
so
bottom.
Clooney and Batfleck.
Oh man.
That's how
4A, 4B, 4A, 4B. Once again, they're
same thing as like Bale.
Yeah,
and
Clooney and who? Clooney and
Ben Affleck.
Actually, I'm gonna put Affleck dead last.
You really don't like Batfleck.
I don't like the way he did it.
And that's where I will disagree with you because I understand what they were trying to go for.
I get what they're going for, but he was the wrong person to go for it. In my mind. Yeah. No, my mind.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I disagree because I understand why they picked him and why I don't mind it more often.
Not that it was bad, but it was.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Yeah, shut up. He was legitimately portraying more of the older, grizzled, just old man Bruce, who was like.
But you know why? You know why I'm going to put him at the bottom of the barrel? There's no
damn insurance commercials.
No, there's no fucking way in the world Batman would kill Superman.
We're not getting into this stupid ass argument.
There's just no
because it falls into the same. Okay, this is the only comment I'm going to make about that argument because it's a stupid argument. We are not talking about Batman in prep time. Batman if he has stuff, and you're not going to understand anything I'm going to say. Batman in the Mobius chair. Batman in prep time. All these different factors of how Batman can fight Bruce. It doesn't matter because Bruce, in every continuity, is going to have some bullshit plot armor to help him win. In the newest comics, they have a comic run going on right now where it's the DC characters put into a tournament. He died, literally got sent to hell, and still found a way back. He was legitimately dead. So the same thing can apply to Batfleck.
But also,
because no, I'm not. Now you got me going. No, because legitimately,
I got one
when it comes to Batfleck, it is the same freaking thing. Because when you look at those versions, there's an animated movie that parallels the Batman v Superman pretty well. Because it is a much older, grizzled, retired Bruce Wayne who is sick of Clark's shit and is putting him in his place with all the kryptonite and shit.
I get that.
But I really don't. I get what they were trying to do, but trying to jump into what is essentially the grizzled Dark Knight version of Bruce without establishing any of him beforehand
That's the
is
problem.
not
That was
great.
my other problem. Was there was no actual
There was no build up.
human quirky side effect.
You did not have Bruce. You only had the Batman.
Yeah, so it just
And that's been the problem.
you can't cast half a character and want it to be the whole character.
That's been the problem with a lot of people, and why one of my favorite versions of Batman is from the 2004 series, where it actually showed Bruce in his very, very early days, where he was still
Right.
that young philanthropist. He was throwing money around. He was having charities. He was doing all of this stuff.
Which is
And you had him learning how to be Batman, getting used to all the weird shit.
Bayo, Keaton, and West. They
Actually,
did
he was
that.
younger. He was meant to be
But
younger.
what I'm saying is what you just said in those movies, those three had that human element.
And I know you don't like him as much. Battinson tried, because they had the Bruce Wayne philanthropist kick in a little bit more with him and the funeral and stuff.
Yeah.
Going to that, having that involvement in it.
Yeah.
And the way they had Bruce kind of just being accepted by the cops in that, I liked. And the dynamic of, oh, why would Gordon let him do this? Why would Gordon let the Batman come in on this when this is a cop thing? And there's that trying to balance between Gordon and the Batman and the cops.
So to boil it down.
Sorry, I know I got very
No. This is where the DC versus Marvel comparison comes in. We could not have this long of a conversation about the shortcomings of Marvel.
No, we could about current Marvel.
Well, we haven't watched a lot of the current movies.
We're pretty much caught up beyond, I think, say, the new Avengers or Thunderbolts.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's how bad it is. They can't decide on a name.
We could not have this kind of conversation about Marvel because they did such a good job casting their characters for the movies that there's just no discussion. Now, what's going to happen when we've talked about this is the next few movies, how they recast, Thor, Iron Man.
I have
all
news
that
on
stuff.
that, actually.
But what I'm saying is we don't have that discussion yet because they haven't done it yet. Marvel could seriously shit the bed on what they do next.
We're nearing that territory.
Yeah, because they set the standards so high on what they did. What DC has done is their standard is so low because all their interchanging and recasting of characters, there's literally nowhere for them to go but up. Right?
It's why James Gunn actually doing a good job and having John Cena as Peacemaker and be the main portrayal.
But if they don't do a movie with him in it,
he was technically in a movie.
No, as Peacemaker.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, we haven't seen it then.
Yeah, we have. You just haven't seen it in a minute.
Okay.
The Suicide Squad sequel they made, where it had Idris Elba and the giant shark.
I literally don't remember it. That's the hard part. I don't remember.
Maybe you didn't watch it with me because I've seen it at least like 3 times.
So,
but he showed up as Peacemaker in that movie. That was his debut, and then they made the show because Peacemaker's whole deal and stuff.
Now, what I will give credit for with the show, it literally does portray the whole downside of the human person versus trying to be the upside of the hero.
Peacemaker
John Cena is great for that. He does a great job with it. That's comparable to what Marvel did on sticking with a character.
Like I said, James Gunn.
I agree with that. But right now, DC has a chance because Marvel, we talked about how they finished the end game, where they put themselves in a box that they're kind of screwed.
Disney and Kevin Feige wanted Marvel to recreate the past 20 years,
which can't,
in the next 5.
And you can't.
And they have been speed running the entire multiverse saga.
That's where they're giving DC a chance.
And I've explained this to Emily because Emily did say that eventually she will sit down with me and actually watch the Marvel movies.
Yeah, it's
because
just,
she's not caught up on any of that, and I'm not going to make her suffer through
it's
all
getting
of
me
it.
to want to get the whole stack. One thing him and I do, at least once a year, we get the whole.
Like twice.
Yeah, we haven't done it yet this year.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's getting close. We get the whole stack of Marvel movies, and we literally
We are
play
caught
them.
up to No Way Home,
We play them in order.
and it alternates between release order and chronological order.
Now there are a couple that we missed, like the original Hulk. Fuck that. That was just a stupid thing. We skip.
Sometimes we watch
Sometimes
the
we do.
MCU Hulk. Other times I try to pester him into letting me play the 2003 Hulk.
Depends on the mood. So they do have a couple that don't make sense, but we will watch the Marvel in order. And every time I watch it, even though I know the movie, I could probably recite the lines and the scenes. I still enjoy it because that's how good they did.
On my hand,
Can we do that? We haven't even done that with any DC shit. That's the difference.
I have my own personal rankings of the new DC
By the
movies.
way, I'm old enough. You know, you can call Party Foul all you want. After this, we're done. I'm good.
When it comes to the Marvel movies now,
Yeah,
I stand by this, and this is my hot take that people dislike when I say it.
Hot take.
No Way Home is the worst Spider-Man movie, period, out of all of them. And I will say this because
Well, that's with what's his face?
Tom Holland.
No,
Yeah.
the bad guy.
What?
The bad guy.
What are you talking about?
And No Way Home.
Goblin. No Way Home was the one with all of them in the multiverse and the 3 Spider-Men.
No, that I agree with. That was a stretch, the way they did it.
And I will have my tangent.
No, I like the fact they brought the other the other 2 in.
That feeds into my beef with it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
No, it is not against the actors.
No.
No Way Home is based purely on nostalgia bait. And they could not do any more with it.
Right.
They put Tom Hardy in it solely for a cutscene just to stick the Venom symbiote in the MCU.
For the next movie, yeah.
No, and it still hasn't even come out. They finally made announcements about Brand New Day.
Anyway,
movie.
Yeah.
They baited everyone with a Sinister Six movie, and then they never had Tom Hardy show up in it.
Right.
Lizard did not do anything in the movie except sit in a box.
Right.
Sandman was just a very confused dad who just wanted to go back home to his daughter.
Yeah. No, I agree.
The movie was carried solely by Tom Holland, the 2 Spider-Men, and Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin.
And then the way they ended it with wiping everybody's memory, blah, blah, blah.
I didn't have an issue with that because they based it off the Spider-Man comic, Brand New Day, where his identity got revealed and he had to choose between letting people know and erasing everyone's memories and restarting.
But still.
The problem didn't come from that.
No, but still. The worst Marvel Spider-Man movie is still better than some of the best efforts of DC.
As much as I dislike it, it
is. It's not
the only DC movie that's come out that I think I would actually put, and it's because I haven't seen Superman. I would rather watch the Blue Beetle movie with George Lopez in it.
I thought we watched that.
We did. Okay. I would rather watch that over No Way Home a little bit.
And
that's the only DC movie.
So
because we didn't watch the new Aquaman, or at least I didn't.
The only thing that can compete with Marvel that DC has done, in my mind, one, Wonder Woman.
The first Wonder Woman, yeah,
hell of a job with it. They really did.
Wonder Woman 1984, though,
not bad, but still,
I have
for beefs. DC.
I have beefs.
DC
that
though,
owl sobered me up. Holy
but
shit.
DC still good. Wonder Woman, they crushed it.
Man of Steel,
Aquaman, they crushed it. Well, so here's my issue with all Superman's movies.
Sadly, he's only had 3.
No, all Superman movies.
Oh, that. I want to hear.
Christopher Reeves is the de facto Superman. Now, here's the reason behind it, though. In the middle of making those movies is when he had the accident, falling off a horse, became paralyzed, right? And he could no longer do it. But he was like the perfect portrayal of the Superman. Didn't have the ripped body, none of that. Really portrayed Clark Kent as the perfect bumbling idiot reporter.
You need to watch the new one.
What I'm saying,
No,
yeah.
I'm saying the new one lines up with that.
Okay, then I will watch it. So the de facto best version of Superman was Christopher Reeves. Henry Cavill, good Superman. I'll give it that. Still wasn't quite the
Henry
bumbling.
Cavill wasn't as much Clark as he was the Man of Steel.
Yeah, see, Christopher Reeves was the perfect balance.
That's why I like the new guy, even though we have more moments where we actually get to see Clark in his day-to-day being a guy.
Yeah, the
But
bumbling
he's still
reporter.
that glasses dude who everyone thinks is like, oh, just the bumbling country dude.
Yeah.
And with very small moments of,
Yep.
I am a very opinionated country boy who will beat your ass.
See, what hurt DC was, and we got to stop this soon. We got onto another freaking. That's what happens when we do these at night. We think we're done and we teeter off into.
We didn't plan on the owl.
No.
Wait.
This is where Marvel hurt DC.
Oh, I made a bad pun.
You should have said who, not what.
I did say who.
Oh, I thought you said what.
When, where, and why.
Is the characters in Marvel, like Iron Man, not physically ripped, normal guy. The suit made him who he was, his intelligence, his tech.
Generally an unhealthy alcoholic who eats fast food.
The whole human side of it. When it came to the Hulk, once they got Mark Ruffalo,
Mark Ruffalo,
I do like him because he played the quirky scientist
the only
guy,
time I liked Mark Ruffalo, and I will cut you off for this 2-second thing. The only time I liked Mark Ruffalo was Age of Ultron, because that was the only film where he'd actually felt like you were seeing both Banner and the Hulk.
But what I'm saying is
especially with that line of "I could snap your neck without even changing a shade."
But what I like is he played the good bumbling scientist, awkward around women, and still the persona of the Hulk was the complete. No, he did.
That's your opinion.
He really did. But anyway, just because he was a better nerd than you doesn't mean you got to be jealous. Button push.
I'm a geek, not a nerd.
I know. But
anyway.
And then Thor was Thor. You know,
Chris Hemsworth kind of became Thor.
He had the human element of a god. That's what it was, and that was fine. So what DC started doing, if you think about it, they started making 90% of the superheroes, not Joker, but like Batman and Superman and stuff like that, these muscle-bound people that started losing slowly the human element.
What's the one joke someone made once? Marvel is humans playing God. DC is gods playing humans.
Right, and they just, it's terrible. So anyway.
No, I have my own thoughts when it comes to some of that stuff. And yes, I know we are hitting that point, but you opened that door for me.
Hurry up.
What are you counting?
I'm about to hit pause. You're losing your chance for your opinion.
Nah, I'll finish it later.
All right. To be revisited.
Just hit the square.
Aww. Cute right now.
Baby cute.
Aww.